just have to get them through it, because if you don't mind, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Right? Kind of like in the military. But if you mind, then it matters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're standing there at the doorway like, oh, it's going to be okay, buddy. He ain't never going through it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Come on.
You see how he keeps checking back
Yeah.
in? He wants to make sure he's there. I'm glad you brought him with him.
And that's why I feel like, I mean, he's a big ass dog. I mean, even now.
Right. Well, I think the walk is going to be pretty easy because we have her with us.
Oh, yeah. He'll do anything as long as he's...
Yeah. So we're just going to walk over here to the right, and then we're going to spin out. So this is important, but when you walk that way,
Yeah. Okay.
and then keep him, and as soon as he makes that eye contact with you,
Give him the treat. Okay.
give him the treat, right? This whole environment when we started to do this walk.
I will say he was just over here.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, so I just brought him over here.
Okay,
When we
cool.
came out, because I was like, oh, there's an open field. I was like, let's just get him out and walk, because I was scared
Yeah.
he was going to get attached to her
Yeah.
and want to stay in, but he just was like, okay, cool.
Cool.
He peed and took a shit, so.
Awesome. It was like a big monster, a little monster.
Yeah.
His feet will keep growing, but
He's getting out of he's getting into the lanky phase is what I look at, where they start to look long.
Right.
You know, shorten up. But he's doing pretty good not being attached to her.
Yeah.
Because we just went to Bryant Commons with him and ate, and he did really good. He got a little bit spooked one time and didn't want to go in the door, and I just, all right, you're coming with me. And then he whimpered down, but then
but
he figured it. Yeah, we went back a second time. I was like, all right, let's see if he overcame this, and he did.
Awesome. Yep, that's what I wanted to see.
Yeah, he had so I figured out something too with him. On an empty stomach, he's lazy. You give him a little bit of food and he jumps. Because I did that the other day where I gave him a little bit of food. So he had a little bit of food, like some French fries and some chicken tenders. And when he does that, I mean, he went from, after I fed him, he went from 0 to 100 after eating. To the point where I got to put him in a crate because I'm like, yo, dude, you got to slow down. You got to turn your stomach
Almost
around.
like he needs that food for his energy.
Yeah.
Like a weightlifter.
Yeah, and that's what I feel like. I mean, he's a big-ass dog. I mean, even now.
Right. Well, I think the walk is going to be pretty easy because we have her with us.
Oh, yeah. He'll do anything as long as he's...
Yeah. So we're just going to walk over here towards your wife, and then we're going to spin out, and we're going to start walking around the...
Okay.
We want to see... I just want to see his emotions and reaction when he's around seeing other people.
I see he's getting energy now.
Yeah, I see it. What's up, Mama?
This is Luna.
Yeah.
Your shoes match our car.
Does it? Yeah, awesome. And my wife saw your car. She was like, we got to steal that. It's our favorite color.
She picked it out up in, we went to, yeah, but we went to Toyota down in Jacksonville, Honda dealership to pick up a hybrid RAV4, and literally across the street was a Toyota dealership. And I was like, let's go talk to them real quick. And they were like, no, they won't give you a better, and sure as shit, they had that 2019. And I was like, all I care is if it's all-wheel drive.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to come out here. We want to see his default.
Okay.
And we'll start walking around. I just want to see how he does when he sees people, cars, places, things. So we know what we need to work on.
Okay. So yeah, that was once you were like, hey, just go with it, because I was like, I don't want to scar him. Once you said that, I was like, all right, go. Like, I only need to be told one time. And I'm like, all right, I'll stick this. That ain't the fucking I'll do it. And then you did, right? Yeah, and then I was like, you're going? Okay, cool. He'll yelp, and I'm like, suck nerd. Like, yeah, I'm in control.
You just have to get him through it, because if you don't mind, I would like to do it. But if you mind, and if you're standing there at the doorway, like, let's go be okay, buddy. He ain't never going to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Come on. He wants to make sure she's there. I'm glad you brought her with me. Hope you can swim us. That way we'll help you stay on that hill.
Yeah. This is kind of crazy though. Everyone, whenever they see these, everyone's like,
Yeah.
oh, she's taller than us. I've only seen one after a mine outside the wild. Only seen one. The second one was when you pulled out that one.
Yeah. And that was the one with that.
Yeah.
I said, how much? You want to
Yeah.
just in case, you know what I mean?
Kibble with space, or because of the meat. It's just ground up chicken. At least what they give us there. So there's no liver. There's no.
We're gonna walk down.
Yeah. There's no nutrients in it. So I'm like, okay. So I would say, I'd be willing to say even if you put out a picture, he'll do that. Because if I have off leash, he'll definitely.
Yeah, I saw the video.
Yeah.
I know he'll do it, but I just wanted to show him that picture, like to see different things. See, because if he was like shutting down and acting like he was having a heart attack, I'd be like, we have a fucking problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was like, we got to get this one out the way so I know that this is his default setting, and now I know that this is truly him.
Yeah.
Right? And he's not the scary bred genetic dog.
Honestly, the weird part is this is more confidence for me because my wife and my other dog are over there.
Yes.
And he's normally glued in the fact that hey, dad's here, I'm going with him and not sitting over there with her. That's like a big thing to me where I'm like, okay.
Then he'll be over.
Yeah,
he's
more with me than he is.
Right.
I mean, he's got a bond with me because, I mean.
And I saw what you were doing with the hill real quick.
Yeah.
When you do it, just next time you do it, because you had it right here. You almost had it because he's so small.
Yeah.
This sucks. This one sucks and it hurts your back. I don't know if you have back problems.
A little bit, but that's where the gym.
Okay. Yeah, wearing the vest and but when you walk that, when you have him there, just raise it a little bit. Right.
Okay.
And then keep him. And as soon as he makes that eye contact with you,
give him the treat. Okay.
Give him the treat, right? So then eventually what you're going to start doing when you're making that walk, instead of giving it to him, you're going to start tossing it to him, right? So that he's going to be constantly waiting for that toss.
Okay. Oh, so now he's knowing, hey, when's the toss going to come?
Right. And then what's going to happen is it won't be a treat. It'll be a toy.
Okay.
So you'll have a toy attached on you. So when you're walking, he'll be looking up at that toy on you.
I already know what to use for the toys.
Yeah.
We got a rag.
Yeah.
So because that's what I've been doing, like you said. So I get the rags out now and like I'll sit there and all day I'll just sit there and play with him and do tug of war and stuff like that and see what he's capable of, and I just encourage him. Like we played for like 30 minutes today, this morning, so he would
just building a drive.
Yeah.
And normally, like if I have like a really high-driven dog, like a Doberman or a Rottie, I'll work them, and then I'll try to do obedience with them because they're so tired.
How's she doing? Good. Okay.
So this is important.
I know he's good with trains.
He's doing amazing with the sirens. It didn't affect him at all. For a protection dog.
Okay.
All this little things and all that stuff, you know what I mean? This is extremely important. These noises, these sounds, you know. Like I said before, he's a really good bred dog.
Yeah.
Right? He's just a puppy, and that's all the stuff you're seeing is puppy stuff.
Okay.
But if he can't be out here without trying to go attack the car, the motorcycle, or whatever, we got a problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I did a little bit of research. I did a lot of research on his breeder, yeah, I was I mean, this is why I love the Corso, because my last one was very similar to this, but obviously a little bit better in terms, because he wasn't a pup. But that's what made me fall in love with him, because I was like, hey, this is crazy how they're so obedient. Like, they're stubborn when they want to, and I'm like, but once you get that drive clicked in and you know what they want, I'm like, this dog ain't gonna ever leave. They're just calm, they're chilled. When you want to play, they're ready to play. When you want to chill, they're ready to chill. Except with him right now.
Right. Well, because we're gonna be asking him to go from 0 to 100 back to 0.
Yeah.
Right. And if he's like has a lot of skittish behaviors or aggressive behaviors,
yeah,
he's not gonna be able to do that transition.
Okay.
So that's why I wanted to see just environmentally walking through the park and people and places. Because you're gonna want to have him with you.
Yeah.
And you don't want to have him love you and all that stuff. You know, you want to be able to walk and trust that he's not gonna make decisions on his own.
Yeah.
And start to become possessive of you and her.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Because that's where, I mean, when she starts becoming possessive, you won't be able to have anyone to get around you.
Yeah.
You know, without him trying to attack them.
Now, will he grow into that, or is it just instinctual as they?
It's something that humans definitely have an issue with helping by sleeping with the dog.
Yeah.
Having the dog laying on them all the time on the couch and stuff, and not giving the dog space. So they're telling the dog that I'm never going to leave you. We're always going to be together, and then all of a sudden they got to go to work, and the dog's like, no, you know.
He'll walk, I know.
I mean, we can, like I said, if you want,
he'll
drive
walk
over because of her.
He's made an entire trip.
Yeah.
To Forsyth to River Street and back.
Okay.
So I know that he can absolutely. He'll be fine. She, on the other hand, she'll probably want to stay.
All right, so we're gonna go. We'll walk back, me and Scott, and we'll be back with the cart.
Yeah, she's tired. Come on. Okay.
Oh. Putting a little pump in there.
Yeah.
Sorry, getting a little pep in this stuff.
That's what I was saying. He gets a little bit of food. He got some chicken tenders and some fries today.
Yeah.
Just because I wanted him to sit down while we were having a picnic and not be all over the place. And so I put him in down and was like, okay.
And he stayed.
Yep. And he was like, okay. And I was like, hey, this is good. So I'm gonna keep rewarding you for sitting down and relaxing, and taking turns, not fighting over food. And but yeah, I'll follow always your recommendation on. But I'm like, if you're asking me if he can make it, I'm like, oh yeah, he will.
You know.
Yeah.
Just.